mostly that's why we are being celebrated like 6 to 10 times in a year.
Exactly.
We'll be sharing kuku.
International mothers,
Let's share.
Christian mothers.
Everyone, you're welcome to today's video on Table of Justice, and we have here my husband. Hey.
You're welcome, baby.
Yeah, thank you.
It has been a while.
Yeah. How you all doing? Thank you for always watching our videos. Thank you for liking. Please, if you have not subscribed, remember to subscribe. Please hit the like button and share this video, okay? So on this Table of Justice, guys, we will not have our usual drink and our rod of correction, as we all know, on our Table of Justice. So this is like a wake-up call, okay? We are not correcting anyone. We are not like shooting any blame to anyone. Yeah. This is like a wake-up call, okay, to all of us parents, or if you're aspiring to be a parent, a mother, a father, please, this is just a wake-up call.
This message is for you. For you,
okay? Yeah. So on this Table of Justice, we will give it a title, a message to all parents.
I will say, so let me take it from here. I will say this is, this topic we are going to be discussing today is the role of parents in their children's upbringing of their children. Every family these days have children, aspiring to have children. This message is for all of us, including me here, including her, including all of us.
To sit up.
Especially our potential mothers, this generation mothers. If you look at the society today, you will see and you agree with me that the mothers, our potential mothers, and all of us have neglected our role and responsibility in pursuit of money, career, education, and whatever. But I will say that I'm not going to blame anybody today for that. But in spite of that, we need to look at what our children do or take their life seriously.
We should be in the know of what is going on in our homes.
So most of our generation mothers have shifted their responsibilities to their nanny, to their maid, not minding what is going on around their home. They believe they have CCTV, they have nanny at home, so they can go anywhere they want to go and come back anytime they want to come back from, without minding what is going on around them and around their children. I'm not going to blame the fathers mostly, because most men are always outside looking for money for the family, to cater for the family. Despite that, we the fathers also have a role to play. You have to support your wife. You have to support your woman. Know where your children are. If your wife is not doing one, if your wife is doing one, you should be doing half. So at the end of the day, the whole family will be happy and be together.
Sorry, let me come in here. And if you are not around home, please let's just learn how to communicate effectively. 30 minutes or 1 hour, depending on how you want it, okay? You can call your nanny or your mom, ask how they are doing, how are the kids, communicate. Can I see them? If it's video, if you want to do a video call, can I see them? Can I speak with my kids? So you actually know what your kids are doing at any point in time, okay? And also remember to ask them, those you left behind, the nannies and the cooks, how are they doing too? Don't be stingy with your care, okay? Ask how they are doing too. If they are eating and if everything is okay in the house, you should be able to know, okay? At every point in time, you as a parent, as a mom, you should know what your child or your kids are doing at every point in time. At least from that call, you should be able to know what they are doing. If they are good, and if they have eaten, even if they have not eaten, you know, it's like reminding the nanny, please give him food, give her food. Have you changed the diaper? Have you done this? Have you done that? Has he slept? This is time for him to sleep. This is his nap time, you know, just to remind the nanny of what to do. And the nanny will know too, oh, these kids, they are important to you, okay? And them too, they are caring. They will go out of their way to care, okay?
Why are you always talking about nanny? Mm-hmm. Must everything be about nanny?
I say if they are not around.
If they are not around, where would they be? What is their role in their life of their children? Is it the role of the nanny in the life of their children? Calling or asking nanny if she has done this, if she has done that. Is it the nanny that owns the child?
It's not nanny, but
so why the nanny? What is your role as a mother in the life of your children? Is it just to make a call? If it's just to make a call, then everybody can have a baby, can have a child.
If you
a 13-year-old can have a baby and go somewhere and start calling people.
No, if you must leave your home, if you must leave your kids, if what you are going for is that important to you, in fact, in this life, you should have a scale of preference.
I want to be honest.
Okay?
I want to be honest with you. Let us talk about this issue the way it is. One, the mothers have a long way to go, especially these our generation mothers have a long way to go. If you remember those days when we were kids, our mothers do have maids around. Such things that you hear today, someone is drowned, someone just had an accident because of the nanny negligence, doesn't occur those days. But now it's like frequent. Most women have left their responsibilities in the house of the maid. That's the point we are trying to talk about. The women have left their, especially these our generation mothers. If you look at the social media today, everyone wants to get a content. Everyone wants to go for something that is unnecessary to their life, to the life of the children. I'll tell you a story. Some people don't even know what their children eat at home. Some of them don't even come back and ask their child, what did they teach you in school? Some of them don't even ask. They believe that we are out there to make money for the children, for the home. Why? I don't say it can make money, it can get finance your home, but you need to look inwardly what is happening around your children. People believe now that they have CCTV, they can lie on CCTV, they can go anywhere they want to go. Most children grow up to not even know who their mother or their parents are. Most children. And the society where we live in, if you don't teach our children, they will learn some things outside. You'll be surprised when your child will just coming home asking you some funny questions. You don't know where he got that from. Because if you are not in the life of that child, whatever the nanny or the peer groups give to him or her, that is what she will grow up with. And the society now is about internet. I see people giving their children, I don't say don't give your children tablets or phones, but there are a lot of disadvantages giving your child a tablet or iPhone. Whatever you don't teach or you don't even imagine, she or he will learn it in YouTube or any social media. Most of them even go to some either their classmates or their maid or the nanny you're even talking about is introducing the child to that site or whatever.
So we should go out of our way to sacrifice more.
Yes, it's sacrifice. Because for you to wake up and say, I want to start bearing children, you should know at the back of your mind that I want to sacrifice one thing. So you have to sacrifice
your time. You sacrifice a whole lot. Your frivolities, parties, you have to limit it. For the sake of those kids, they are helpless.
Yeah, they are vulnerable.
They are vulnerable.
So being an vulnerability of every children means the mother has to be there.
At home.
If the mother is not there, the father should contribute, even if it's half. Check from time to time. Come back home and say, Chukwebuka, Kenneth, come. What did you learn from school today? Know what is going on around your children. When you create that vacuum, when you create that gap, someone will fill the gap in their lives. And before you know it, you are losing your children. And once you have lost any of your child, to regain that child, it takes by the grace of God to get it back. If you look at the society today, where we live in, most of us go in a family way. And that is what is keeping us going. And if not because of that, I don't think somebody like me will be where I am today. Because I have a lot of friends when I was back in secondary school that were smoking. They start smoking Indian hemp cigarette and all that. I wasn't like I was in their midst, but because of my family upbringing, I wasn't uh, able to join in that aspect. Some of them even ran mad because they couldn't take what, or the substance they were taking were hard for them to comprehend or to even digest in their system. They ran mad because of one vices or the other. Now, coming to our children, this generation children, they are more wiser than we are.
Yes.
They are more wiser. If you think of it, this how the social media have made the world to become a one community. Someone will be here chatting with someone in overseas. Someone will be here. I've seen a 13-year-old girl talking to 60 something year old man about relationship. The man is in US and the lady is was in Nigeria. Talking about relationship. A 13-year-old girl. What does she know about relationship? Who introduced her to relationship? But this back in the days, how will you hear a 13-year-old girl getting pregnant? But today we have a 11-year-old girl that have given birth. How did it happen? Where are we heading to?
Let's tighten our belts.
My message and my encouragement is for women. I don't have anything against the women, but all I'm telling you is that the mothers particularly have a lot of work to do in the lives of their children. Everything is not about money. The money you are looking for today in your life of your child, if you train him or her well, you will get that money times 10 in the future to come.
And you men should also support us. You know, you all are trying anyway. You all are trying. But sometimes when you guys want to go to parties, some men will be like, okay, let's go out together. And I'm like, no, let me stay back home. Some of you will come up with this blackmail, cheap blackmail. It's like you love your kids more than me, right? Let's go out and you want to stay back to take care of the kids.
Yeah, that point you mentioned. Now let me take it again from you. That point you mentioned about love and all that is good, but to be honest with you, in the family there must be an equal share of love. If you are loving your children, you should also love your husband. It shouldn't be that hey, I have a children. I want us to have a mixed life. It can not that you can't go outside to do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying that you can't leave your children for a minute or whatever. What I'm saying actually is this: the little time you have with your children, try to utilize it very well. Don't rely on the help of your maid. Don't rely that your maid will do everything for you. That is where some women are getting it wrong. Relying on their maid. Oh, I have a nanny at home. I trust her, she can do this. How are you sure that someone that doesn't have any interest in something will be able to take care of that thing? It's not possible. 50% not possible.
No one will take care of your kids like you do.
Exactly. Talking about men supporting their wives. If they are sitting at home, who would then take care of the family? Most men are going out there to take care of the family, but I'm not saying that the men should not do something. Yeah. Where the eyes of your wife did not get to, let your own eyes get there. But not that they will leave it for you or for the nanny. The mothers have lots to do.
Yes, like more than 100. Obviously, that's why we are being celebrated like 6 to 10 times in a year.
Exactly.
We'll be shaking.
International mothers, Christian mothers, Mother's Day, Mother's that.
You have to work it to earn it.
So we're not blaming anybody today, but my point is that everybody should sit up. Be you the man, be you the woman in the house. Your child should be your priority. Number one priority. You should prioritize your family. This is my child. This is my children. what are you doing today? Even if they are in boarding school, you can also go and check on them from time to time. Don't leave it in the hand of a guardian on the hand of the school. One of my friends told me that most parents now have left their responsibility in the hands of the teachers. That I had to make money for me to pay the school fees I'm paying for my child. This is your child, not the school property. This is your child. Yes, it's good for you to send them to school, but you need to know what is going on around them. If you create that gap, like I said before, if you open that gap, someone, somewhere, you don't know how that the parent is or what is going on around that child, will implant something your child will never forget in his or her life.
Yes.
Like I said before, if I follow people, I'm not saying that smoking is not good, but it's not good to our own health. You understand? Most of us can take it and nothing will happen to us. Most of us will take it and something will happen to us. If you don't teach them, okay, if you look at some time ago, we see a 10-year-old girl making out with someone else, some kids because they went out. This is what the mother could not implant in that child. Now, some people are now planting that in the life of that child. How would that child grow up like that? A 10-year-old girl coming out in the social media, going viral, having a sexual intercourse with a small boy. How do you think that girl will grow up to love the society or to even talk about the parent when she grows up or when she understands what is going on around her? So the message is just pure. And we are not blaming anybody today, but the message is just pure. Let the mothers, let the fathers know their roles.
We are all trying, right?
Yes.
Let's just sit up, okay?
Yes.
Let's just buckle up.
Yes.
Okay?
So don't say that this is the role of my husband. Your husband, being the head of the family, should be the supervisor, the manager of the home.
You are the one in charge.
You're the one in charge. If you come home, ask your wife, have my children eaten? Most men come back today, they don't even care to ask questions. They just go and sleep because they're going to work the next day. This say you should not go to work, but let that 1 minute question, 2 minutes question be in your lips. When you are coming back the next day, your wife know that I must get answer for this man. If not, this house will not contain all of us.
Please, let's be intentional.
Yeah.
Towards our kids.
Our children should be our priorities, like I said. Because if you in every marriage, when children start coming, happiness start coming. Most women today, or most folk that don't have children, they are not happy. They go from one place to another looking for children. But when you have a child in your marriage, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Yes. The happiness and the joy is complete.
It's complete.
Whenever people get joy, they say that my body, and when they get a child, they say, but my body of joy have arrived. So being your body of joy should let the child know what the society, where the trend of society is going. Because if you don't give that child that opportunity to learn from you, the child will get it from somewhere else. And another thing again I want to say about being the mother, your lifestyle also will influence your child. You might even be sitting at home not working or even working, but your lifestyle, whatever you do, your child must surely copy that, especially the girls ones among your children. They surely copy something from their mother. Likewise, the father too. We should be careful what we say, what we do, and what we eat, or whatever you will do around our children, around our home. We should be very careful.
This is a wake-up call to everyone.
So we are thanking everybody for listening today, and we'll see you again sometime next week to discuss other important issues that burden on our society and our homes. I thank you for having me today. I love you guys.
Summary, let's go out of our way to sacrifice, be there for our kids, go out of your way to be there, communicate. I will love you all. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Also leave your comments in the comment section, okay? We would love to read your thoughts and what you think about the video. Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Thank you.